I've been losing a lot of sleep, it feels like. It's really strange doing this stuff because it reminds me of the gym where, you put in the time over and over and over. You put in the reps, right? Except the only difference that the gym versus this is the gym, unless you have some kind of freak genetics, there's a certain point that there is going to be some guaranteed outcome. And I think that's taught me a lot with life and the endurance race of working yourself. Um, this though, it's uh, it's really funny. It's like you're putting the reps and you never know if the rep even counted or not. Um, but at the same time, it's become an obsession where I have to keep beating at the wall. Do you know what I mean? The amount of videos and editing I've been doing these last few days has been insane. And it's like, it's really interesting the viewer versus creator like differential because it's like from your guys' point of view, if someone uploads something, it's like there's that little one thing that upload for the time, and there's a big allotment of time off. But then between that, for me, there's not that. For me, it's okay. One master stroke of the hammer, moving back, getting my other material, casting the iron out, right, and then swing, bam, swing, bam, swing, and then a whole another sheet. You move on. It's this constant conveyor belt of just these master strokes, right? And trying to get the best out of the material you're given. Making some master swordsman swordsmanship. Maybe it's not the word I'm looking for. Blades. I'm trying to use a metaphor here, but um, regardless. I've felt like that for the last few days. For a while. Let's go with a while. Like I saw this video, this person talking about how a lot of times they feel um sad and depressed about how they can feel like everyone else they see is achieving things when they worked for them and they're moving forward and yet they're being left behind. And you know, I relate to that slightly. Except the difference for me, and you can call that complete ego, is I do feel some, that stinks vibe, I guess. But the number one thing that makes me feel is anger. I worked for this, and yet I still don't have what I envision, not only mentally, but in my heart. And that kills me inside. And no one in the world will understand that. No one. Unless you love something just as much as I do when it comes to this. No one understands that feeling where you want it so badly. It's like wanting like water in a desert, okay? It's not the same. And that's why so much of this is just so difficult because it's going in, going out, going in, going out. And half the time it's like, you just want to get the fuck out of Dodge, right? That's what it feels like. But it's like, internally too. There's like this roaring voice. It's like you put too much in. And now it's like the grind, man. I'm telling you, it's so strange that feeling because there's there's so many moments where it's like you can be all hyped and be like like let's go, oh my god, but like the difference between that and those quiet moments where no one's around, no one gives a shit. You put in the work, maybe something goes bad, maybe something goes good. Doesn't even matter. It feels like there's hardly even a whisper in the wind. Those days are fucking hard, and I tell you, they are hard as hell. Okay. Um, I mean, hell, you upload hundreds of hours of content over a long period of time. Most of it just being you. It's kind of weird. But at the same time, if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. I've been having a lot of things lately where I'll just get a few hours at a time of sleep, and it's like nap, get up, and just like constantly go, go, go. Um, I need to work on video. I need to stream. I need to do TikToks. I need to work on the shorts. But again, dude, it's like what I said in my other videos. I need to become so undeniable to the point where even the people that hate me have nothing else to say. And this is where we're at. This is where we've come down to. And frankly, I'm excited to keep going. I really am. Because I know eventually, soon, I know that this armor that is keeping me away from this destiny I envision it's gonna break. And when it does, I need to be ready. And it's really hard. This has been testing my mental fortitude, my emotional fortitude, my motivation. And yet, I think in a weird way, throughout all the rough times and despair, it's hardened it. Like a material constantly being refined, 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 up until the utmost point where there's nothing else to refine. It's just it's pure. That's what it feels like. It's just ingrained at this point. And it's exciting, scary, exhausting, but exciting. Love you guys. Remember, smile, keep it up, and let's fight for a future so bright, so your eyes. My name is Buddha. I'll see you guys next video.